Welcome back. Second video diary style video with the microphone. Um, I also figured out how to monitor the audio, hence why I've got the headphones on. It's very weird. I'm not used to hearing myself like this. Obviously, used to just hearing myself out loud, but I did notice in the last video I kept it wasn't like a consistent issue, but I kept kind of moving the mic away like that. And I don't really have a set topic for today. I feel like I kind of did for last time, not super specific, but maybe just start off with a little life update. Tomorrow is the last day of the second week of the semester, and it has still been quite the process to not become overwhelmed with school. If you didn't watch last episode, I am taking quite a massive load of classes. So a bit stressful, but just doing my best to do things to help me stay sane and taking care of myself along the way. I'm good, I promise. Just being very careful to make sure that I stay that way. Yeah. I feel like school has been a little bit all consuming, which that's just kind of how it is right now. I really want a cat, but I think I'm gonna at least hold off till next school year. I'm probably gonna hold off until next school year because I don't know. I just don't think it's the best idea to do it right now. I feel like there's too much going on, kind of. It would just be so sweet and cute to have a little kitty here. For those of you who don't know, I have two cats at home, two like family cats, and the older one's 20 years old, over 20 years old. Got her when I was 2 years old, and I do not remember a time without her, which is pretty fun and cool. So she's still kicking. Then we have the younger cat, which she is quite younger than the older one, Sheba, but she is 10 years old. So they're both old cats, but the younger one still feels like a kitten to me, which is funny. But yeah, I originally thought about bringing Sheba, the older one, here, but she's very extremely loud. But yeah, anytime she has any sense or any sort of stimuli, like sees a person, smells some food, literally anything, she meows at the top of her lungs nonstop. It is actually, it's so cute. But yeah, so she just would not have worked out well here at an apartment building. And this apartment building is already, or not already, but is like the walls are very thin. So I don't think it would have worked well for a cat that just loves to yell at all hours of the day and night. And then I thought about bringing the younger cat, Rosie, but she is the definition of scaredy cat. She is kind of terrified of everything. Storms, rain, thunder, noises, literally everything. And the one time we did move with her, she was actually terrified for weeks on end, and I don't think has ever fully recovered. Yeah, so she doesn't do well with moves and all that stuff. Whereas Sheba, we can like take her from place to place, and she is literally fine. So I don't know. Like there is aspect of, I don't really know if I want to get a new cat that I have no experience with. I don't know. It just does seem so nice to have a little kitty here, but we'll see. Maybe I'll just have to get some kitty Xanax for Rosie and get her here at some point. But I don't know. She loves it at my parents' house, and she likes being able to run up and down the stairs and go crazy. So I don't know. I don't really want to take her away from that either. So anyway, I think I just spent 5 minutes talking about cats, but I could talk about some recent media. Yeah, I guess recent music, movies, all that jazz. I'm very excited. This isn't a media that I've been listening to. The Charlie XCX, Caroline Polachek, Welcome to My Island remix comes out tonight. I'm almost positive. As far as what I have been listening to, I've been incredibly into the artist Dora Jar. Yeah, just all of her music, especially the two EPs, just incredible. Particularly the songs. Let's see. Scab Song, Multiply, and Opening. And also Polly, but that was like a super, like, when that was like one of her first song that I got very into. Um, so it's still really good, but I did listen to it like hundreds of times. Maybe not hundreds, but a lot. So yeah, still a fave, but those other three are like my current. What the fuck was that? Did y'all hear that? I don't know if something fell. It didn't sound like a knock. Let me just go check. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I think someone just like dropped something upstairs or something. But I had a little panic that someone knocked on my door. But that was not the case. Movies. One I just watched was The Menu. Honestly, it was well made. I guess I don't know. It felt more so like symbolic than realistic in a way. But I felt like it was supposed to be realistic or like supposed to seem realistic kind of. Like it didn't seem like it was supposed to be some fantasy thing, so I don't know. Didn't feel super believable to me. Obviously it's a movie, but I don't know. It just wasn't my favorite, honestly. But the acting was obviously very good and yeah. I don't know, it felt like almost like there was an hour cut out of it or something. Because it felt a little rushed at some points. And some of the storylines as well. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Still good overall. What was the other movie I watched recently? Oh, Where the Crawdads Sing. I saw that with some friends, or just like watched it on. I think it's on Netflix. Don't remember. It's pretty good. A couple parts of it did feel a little dragged out for me, but overall, I think it was really good. And yeah, I feel like I'm not really giving any good insights here, so I might cut that part out, but it's fine. Other music. Let's see. Honestly, just the same rotation for me. Not that I've ever said it on here before, but I've been trying to mix in a couple new songs. Oh, a new song, which is not just the same rotation, was one I did in one of my little outfit videos on TikTok. Which if you want to check out, you can. It's just first name, last name. That's my username, Zachary Shar. Put it in the description if you want to check it out, I guess. But long story short, this is a song that I used in one of my outfit videos recently. It is called 8 o'clock. It's just like 8:00. So 8 o'clock. But it's by Maddie Sipes. I've never read this name out loud, so I always read it in my mind as Maddie Spies. But it's Maddie Sipes, Sipes, and The Painted Blue. Yeah, so good. That song has been on rotation recently. A recent resurfacing. I'm just looking at my liked songs right now, which is really the only like playlist I listen to besides like my workout playlist. But on a daily basis, the main like listening is either like going through albums that I have on rotation or my liked songs. So, yeah, My Future by Billie Eilish has come back up, which honestly wasn't my favorite off the album or when it first came out as a single, but it's had a little resurfacing for me and I'm kind of living for it. So, what else? I've also been having a dip back into Leon or Leon. I'm not sure how to say her name, but she's an artist that I have loved for quite a long time. Listened to all her albums and literally did not know that she's Swedish. like, I feel like she just does not sing with an accent at all, which is crazy. But I randomly like stumbled upon an interview with her, and lo and behold, she is Swedish. Besides the point, she is a really good artist. I love her music, so been having a little dive back into her because I've been super into her, but hadn't been in rotation for a while. As always, Rosalia's album Motomami plus the deluxe version is in rotation because that was my number one album of the year, 2022, and might end up being my number one album of 2023 at this point. because I listened to that so much, and now I got it on vinyl for Christmas as well. Shout out to my brother. Those honestly have been my main things. All right, I'm going to end it off here. I don't know how long this is going to get edited down to, but I think probably longer than the previous one, so that's exciting. I don't really know what I'm going to title this because I talked about kind of nothing, but also a bunch of things. So thank you for watching and listening. My camera didn't die this time, so that is a win. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe if you want to. Peace and love. That's a weird peace sign. Why'd I put a thumb up? Peace and love. Oh, I'm also really excited for Aubrey Plaza. I don't know why I said her name like that, but hosting SNL on Saturday. So excited for that. Yeah. Well. Okay. See you next week. Bye. I feel like I can never say bye in a normal way. I'll see you next week. Bye. I will see you next week. Bye. See you next week. Okay. I'll see you next week. Goodbye.